Here is a brief history of Valentine's Day. Some trace Valentine's Day's origins to a Christian effort to replace a pagan fertility festival that has been dated as far back as the 6th century BC. This festival is known as the Festival of Lupercalia. Lupercalia was celebrated at the Ides of February, or February 15th. It was a fertility festival dedicated to Faunus, the Roman god of agriculture, as well as to the Roman founders Romulus and Remus. During this time, the priests would sacrifice a goat for fertility and a dog for purification. They would then strip the goat's hide into strips, dip them into the sacrificial blood, and take to the streets, gently slapping women. However, the Roman women welcomed the touch of the hides because it was believed to make them more fertile in the coming year. Others trace Valentine's Day to at least 3 different Catholic saints named Valentine or Valentinus, all of whom were martyred. One legend contends that Valentine was a priest who served during the 3rd century in Rome. When Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families, he outlawed marriage for young men. Valentine, realizing the injustice of the decree, defied the emperor and continued to perform marriages for young lovers in secret. When his actions were discovered, the emperor ordered that he be put to death. However, there are others who insist that it was Saint Valentine of Terni, a bishop who was the true namesake of the holiday. He too was beheaded by Claudius II outside of Rome. Whoever he was, he is known as the patron saint of beekeepers, fainting, travelers, and people with epilepsy, in addition to watching over love and happy marriages. The Valentine's Day tradition of giving a box of candy was started in the 19th century by Richard Cadbury. With a new technique recently established at the company to create more varieties of chocolate, Cadbury pounced on the opportunity to sell the chocolates as part of the beloved holiday. Did you know that history's first Valentine was probably written in a prison? Charles, Duke of Orleans, wrote the love letter to his second wife at the age of 21 while he was captured. He was a prisoner for more than 20 years, so he would never see his Valentine's reaction to the poem that he had written to her in the early 15th century. Here are some quotes about love, affection, and romance throughout history. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. Aristotle. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk through my garden forever. Alfred Tennyson. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Young love is a flame, very pretty, often very hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. The love of the older and disciplined heart is as coals, deep burning, unquenchable. Henry Ward Beecher. Love has no desire but to fulfill itself, but if you love and must needs have desires, lest these be your desires, to melt and be like a running brook that sings its melody to the night, to know the pain of too much tenderness, to be wounded by your own understanding of love, and to bleed willingly and joyfully. Khalil Gibran. Love makes your soul crawl out from its hiding place. Zora Neale Hurston. Love is life, all, everything that I understand only because I love. Everything is, everything exists, only because I love. Leo Tolstoy. Here are some quotations about love from famous authors and poets. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Jane Austen. He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Emily Bronte. Love is just a word until someone comes along and gives it meaning. Paolo Coelho. Love is like the wind. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Nicholas Sparks. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. The consciousness of loving and being loved brings warmth and richness to life that nothing else can bring. Oscar Wilde. Love is a great beautifier. Louisa May Alcott. There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat and a single flashing, throbbing moment. Sarah Dessen. You don't love someone because they're perfect. You love in spite of the fact that they're not. Jodi Picoult. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. Khalil Gibran. Love is a battle. Love is a war. Love is a growing up. James A. Baldwin. Goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes, because for those who love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation. Rumi. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Robert Frost. Nobody has ever measured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold. Zelda Fitzgerald. Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. Plato. We loved with a love that was more than love. Edgar Allan Poe. Love is so short, forgetting is so long. Pablo Neruda. There is always some madness in love, but there is also some reason in madness. Friedrich Nietzsche. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller. Lastly, we love the things we love for what they are. Robert Frost. I hope you have found this relaxing. Until next time, goodbye.